Hello and welcome back to another video with me, Mioni. This time we're checking out a completely different game called Voice of Cards. This is actually a demo called The Isle Dragon Roars. This game was interesting to me for a couple of reasons, mostly because Square Enix's own Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is involved in the creation of this game. That was the first thing that drew me in, I'll be perfectly honest with you, being a fan of Nier, but also because it's a concept of like a card-based reality. So hopefully the music isn't too heavy at the moment. We can drop it down a little bit, in fact, so let's do that. But as you can see, even the menus have cards. Everything is cards, so we're going to keep subtitles on, and we'll see what this game's like, see if it can interest me, this demo. So let's start and see where we go. I have no idea what to expect, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, somebody's shuffling some cards. Those are really thick cards, actually. Really thick, almost like astrologian cards. Oh dear. So we're playing on Switch. Obviously this is a Switch game as far as I know. I'm not sure about any other releases. But, yeah.
Good afternoon. Or should I say evening? Morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well.
The fourth wall.
Now then, are you ready? Let's begin.
We're 2 seconds in and we've already broken the fourth wall. Okay.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Okay.
You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions.
Ambitions, huh?
I have every faith you will accomplish great things here.
Ooh, look, dialogue choices. And you are...
I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one.
Let's hope so. Wow, okay. Interesting. This is a queen or a king on a throne here?
This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls.
Interesting.
3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Oh. Your piece is in the middle of your screen. Use the left stick to move in a direction you want. Interesting. Move to the Queen. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press the X button whenever you need a reminder of what to do next. Okay, so that's the top button. I always forget on a Switch. You will see cards with glowing edges on your adventure. Step onto one to trigger an event that will move the story along. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. We're literally moving like a chess piece. So these worlds are all made of cards, as you can see. So you could basically recreate this entire game with real cards, I would imagine. Interesting. And that's that glowing one he was talking about. Ooh.
From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions. In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin.
Yeah, that's the sort of name you'd expect from somebody like that. Berwin, the Destroyer.
The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn.
Hedwyn? He looks kind of like the king of the Lucii.
It is these three our story follows today. In other words, your party. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles.
Okay.
It seems the troubled queen has judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle.
Should it be, when you put unmatched in battle? I don't know.
It is our
Unmatchable?
honor to serve you, your majesty, and thus the quest falls to the fellowship.
Of the ring.
Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the queen for further information.
What will I ask the queen? Well, it'd be kind of rude to ask what the royal treasure is, but it'd be nice to know what we're looking for.
The fellowship asks the queen what the royal treasure is.
Yeah.
The queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid.
So wine, then.
Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
How much are we betting it's wine? Well, no, don't ask for a reward.
The fellowship asks the queen if she knows anything about the thief. The queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
Nexton. I guess we do ask for a reward then, huh?
Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. As demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Yeah, I thought so.
The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important.
What if we desired a royal treasure? She promised to give us whatever we want.
Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Okay. Oh. Oh wow, look at this. This is the overworld. Head south to Nexton. Press the plus button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter on your journey will be added to your collection, which can also be found from the menu screen. Please give it a look from time to time. Let's give it a look now then. Interesting. So this is our main party. There's levels. There's health, attack, defense, and speed. It tells you how much experience you need to level up. List of cards. So there's, I guess there's item cards. Salves. Inspirelixia. Revives a target. We've got equipment cards. Oh man. So basically there is like a ton of things. And we've also got collection as well. So every time you get a card, it adds it to your collection, or you encounter somebody. So we've saw the queen, so that's encountered. That's interesting. Very interested in where this goes, and we can obviously save onto these cards as well. This is such a weird but interesting game to me. It's not my usual sort of cup of tea, but that doesn't necessarily mean I won't like it. Look at that, we can move diagonally. Oh, and the fog of war opens up for the cards.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Ooh, it looks like a Sasquatch or something. What is that?
You dare stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature.
Eat it.
It lunges at the Fellowship.
Ooh, battle. So what's combat going to look like in this game then? Turn-based, or what are we going to get? How is the card battling going to work?
Let's do this.
Okay. The fight is on. Take down the enemies and victory shall be yours. Okay. Oh, wow. This is kind of reminding me a little bit like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone. So this character we have, the healer, presumably, she has white heal and magic strike, and she can pass. This is this battle music. This is really good. Oh, and we choose who we attack. So we've got a monkey and a weird thing. Kill the thing. 6 damage. Oh, I see, it's got shields like in Hearthstone. The number in red indicates the health. When a card's health drops to 0, it becomes incapacitated. The card's attack is indicated in the lower left, and defense is the lower right. Oh, I see. So its attack is 8, its defense is 4, and that one's attack is 7. Alright, okay. So, we're working on that one over there, which does the less damage, but this should destroy his shield then, on the walrus thing. Oh, it did a lot more than that. Holy crap, it was weak. The fire. That does it for basic battle stuff, and the rest is up to you. Okay, well, this is... Add 4 to your own attack for 2 turns. Is that your actual turn then? Okay, so he hits for 12 now. Add value of roll to attack and deal bolt damage. Oh, really? So it's a rolled attack? Roll those dice. And... 6. Yeah! That guy got destroyed, and it went through the shield. Holy moly. That character's good. Nice! That's actually really fun. I'm not sure how it looks from a viewer perspective, but that was fun.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwyn silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights.
I wonder what Nexton's going to be like then. Just a regular town. It looks like it. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you on your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? No, we're good. These establishments are here to help you, so don't be a stranger. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on a thief who stole a royal treasure. Okay, so we have a town here, a very small town, actually. We have the armorer. What's this? Who's this person?
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there, the woman sighs.
That kitchen knife and bread, though. Not sinister at all. Not at all. What about you?
Welcome to Nexton, hails a man.
Anything I want to ask him? Have you heard there was a theft?
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear. Welcome to Nexton.
You've fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked mature man's character story. What? What does that mean? Mature man. Oh, wrong button. Mature man's character story. I'm confused. Characters? Mature man. Hello? He made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be a man of his word. Okay. Okay. So you can look at the art, I suppose. Okay. And you can flip this over. Oh, you can look forward to the backs of these cards and the whole story in the retail version. Oh, I see. So basically you collect these people's characters' stories and they all have stories to tell, but in this version they don't have that. That's fine. I presume that's the same for all of these characters then, including... Yeah, so they just haven't added that. This is obviously a demo. But very cool. That's a cool idea. We should probably look at the armor then. We should at least see it.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
What do you have to sell? Ooh. Oh, I see. So that's what is currently equipped anyway. It's his current gear. We've got a mercenary sword, which is like 280 gil or gold. And that would be 15 rather than 12 damage. Interesting. We've got enough gil for that. We can get some armor as well. Adventurer's attire, ring of protection. I see. I think the weapon's probably going to be something that I get. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this fella. I want this guy to equip it. Okay, cool. Right, can we now? Should we just make him a badass? No, let's not waste all of our gold or gil.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
I want to sell my previous chess piece to you, if that's possible. We shall find out. Sword, rather. Sorry. 25 gil. Whatever. There you go. Okay, so we've got a better sword now. Yeah, that's everything. Thank you. Would you equip them to your characters? Opening menu. Yeah, we just did that. There's an equip menu on the actual store, which is good. So we've got the blacksmith's character story as well. So visiting everywhere is really beneficial to you then if you're a collection person.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Okay, so you just have to talk to them or discover them to get their storyline. Oh, it's the lady again.
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road.
Isn't this the same woman?
Upon catching sight of the fellowship, she calls out for their aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary.
I really don't trust this woman.
Winifred rushes to her and helps her up.
That knife's going to be plunged in your stomach if you're not careful, Winifred.
Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
Well, the mission changed quite significantly. Save old lady. Transport the hobbled woman to the apothecary. I presume that's down here then. Yeah, okay. This is such a cool idea for a game. You can jump over to upward facing terrain cards. Use the right stick to choose the direction you want to jump and then press the A button. Try jumping to the apothecary. Is that really a good idea though? Oops. Why would I not just walk there?
The man claims he saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle.
That's the guy we're looking for.
He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The fellowship thanks the man for the useful information.
So a really thin dude stole something. Interesting.
You arrive at the apothecary.
It sounded like our dude just threw her on the floor. She happy now?
After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down.
Yeah, I guess she's happy now.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order.
Oh, she must have been in a lot of pain then.
The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service.
By taking their hands, I hope that doesn't mean severing them from the rest of their arm.
The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Cool. Mature Woman's flip side story. You can read special stories about the characters and enemies among collected cards. Progress through the adventure and defeat the myriad enemies in your path to collect every special story. View your collection. Yeah, I'd actually love to see that. So this will be an example of what we expect then from that storyline, presumably. So if we go to our character menu and find the old lady, there she is. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready, and every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. And the flip side says, nothing. Okay, fair enough. It's by the fact they said to check it out. That's why I checked it out. Okay. Speak to the inhabitants of Nexton to gather information on the thief. That's what we were going to do. Quickly item shop
How may
there.
I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Oh, she's cute. What do you have? You've got bombs. We're not Nashu from Final Fantasy XIV. Generates 3 gems. Deals 5 damage. Okay, well, we're not going to buy any bombs.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
For now, bomb lady. We've got her story, though.
Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine.
So she
proclaims
repeats
the woman. Swigging this, the woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order.
I don't trust any of these characters. They look shifty.
I know there's nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town.
Ooh, was it one of those where like weird things?
A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Like a skelly bob? We got skeletons? With a little more information, the thief is as good as caught. Alright. So we've got her story. There's a man there. We've got an inn. Okay.
You make your way to the inn, where you're greeted with a hearty hello by the owner. You're from the Ivory Order, aren't you? Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free.
Ooh.
And you're not about to refuse such hospitality.
I would love to stay at the inn for free. Let's do that. Does that restore health and stuff, or? Yeah, it does. Health restore.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested.
Cool. Exactly like a Final Fantasy game then. We got the innkeeper storyline for doing that. Who are you?
Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west.
Well, there we go. We've got information.
Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure.
A skeleton that needs to heal itself for some reason and has run away.
The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid.
An elixir or something?
Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity.
Oh, I get to choose? The skeleton monster fleeing west. Scrawny street urchin. I think it's a skeleton monster.
Realization strikes Winifred. I know who our thief is.
Yeah.
The monster made of bones, Hedwyn interjects. The one that fled west. Berwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement from the great and wise Hedwyn. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
She just doesn't get recognized, does she? So it could be that it was a skeleton, or I could have made a vital mistake here, and it was actually just a street urchin. But I'd like the idea of a skeleton monster.
An innocent-looking young boy accosts the fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
What's this? Cure target of curse. I mean, sure. What are we playing? Yes, I want rules. Okay, some kind of game within a game. Dear. Hey, it's one of those werewolfy things, or whatever they're called, like little squidgy boys with hair. Ooh. Do 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 do. Folk music. I like this. Very chill. How to play. The goal is to use your cards to get more points than other players. You get points by arranging your cards into sets of matching cards or consecutive straights. Try making a set. Okay. When a game starts, each player is dealt their hand one card at a time. Dear God, what's going on? Then everyone takes their actions in turn order. You're up first. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Now you have 3 cards in your hand. Select 2 that have the same number. Yeah, so the 2 2s. Yeah. This set is worth 4 points. Make a set with the selected cards. I mean, I guess. Oh, I see. This is interesting. When you make a set, you earn points equal to the sum of the number on the cards. Okay. From any cards left over, you can choose 1 to remain in your hand. This is the end of your turn. I wonder if ace is worth 10 or if it's worth 1 in this. What's he gonna draw then? So he's got ace 3 4. When that happens, when you don't have something that makes a set, you have to discard all but 1 card. Oh wow! So if you don't get doubles, you have to get rid of some. So we got rid of his ace, and his 3. It's your turn, but let me take this opportunity to explain the play screen. This is your player card down on the bottom left. That's where you can see how many points you have. Yeah, we gathered that. The sets you've made it here, you can have up to 3 sets at one time, plus that bonus card, I presume. Yeah, that's my hand on the right then. That's what's left. The pot is at the top. Any player can use these cards when making a set. Okay. The cards remaining in the upper deck is shown in the upper left. When it reaches 0, the game's over. Oh, I see. And that's the play screen. Let's return to the game. I believe it's your turn. But we want the ace, don't we? Suppose we have to draw first, right? We're definitely keeping the aces, aren't we? Yeah. So first of all, I want that one from the pot, that one, and that one. Okay. That's only worth 3. Oh, so ace is only worth 1. Oh, that's rough, isn't it? No ace high. It's all ace low. That's rough. It's hard to believe those 3 cards are worth like less than the 2s. Crazy. Imagine if you had like 2 8s or something. So there's, yeah, so he's got 8 points there. This is quite a fun little game. This is fun. It's basic, just it's very basic. And I've got no problem with basic. You can also make sets from cards with consecutive numbers. Oh, I see. So we've got 2, 3, 4. You can only make one set per turn. You can make 2 card sets with 3s or 3 card sets with... Alright, okay. I would probably go for 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So that's 9 points. Otherwise it'd be 6 points, wouldn't it? If we had just 2 3s. That brings us to 16. Yeah. You can make sets from 2 or 3 cards of the same number, or from 3 consecutively numbered cards, yeah. Yeah, 1 set per turn. 3 sets at a time. When you have to make a 4th set, you'll have to discard one of the sets. That's fine. So those are the basic rules. This is fairly understandable. This is not that bad. I'm glad we did the tutorial though. Although it's fairly straightforward. So he's gone consecutive for a 9. 2, 3, 4. Exactly the same kind of thing that I did. He's on 17. So he's 1 point ahead at the moment. So let's see what we can do. Okay, draw 2 nice cards, please. We've got double 3s. This is the last turn. I don't want to abandon the game. Yes. Right. Then we choose which one to get rid of. That's worth 3, that's worth 4. Yeah, so it has to be the aces. Pretty sure we lost. But there we go. Oh no, we won, didn't we? Because of those 2 alts, 3 cards. Cool, that was the right decision. Good. I thought I'd made a mistake then. That's a cool little mini game. Can we not? I don't want to play anymore. Do we really have to play again? Fine. Looks like we have to battle this guy once more without the tutorial. That's fine. I suppose that was kind of set up, wasn't it? This time it'll be random cards. Need to get back to the actual game though. But there we go. So there's 32 cards. Okay. It's our full deck. They shuffle to see who goes first. Yeah, that's fine. I get to go first. We've got a Skelly Bomb on here, number 5. So let's see what we can get here. 6 and a 4. 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's fine. 4. Let's just put those up there. Yeah. 15 points in the bag straight away. Cannot go wrong with 15 points. So he's got 4. Okay. Alright. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that's 12 points. It's quite a fast-paced but interesting game because you're going to come down to important decisions, aren't you? Okay, so which of these do I want to keep? Probably the 8. I'm going to throw the 2. That might have been a terrible decision, though. Depending. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was a terrible decision. You got 6 points out of that for 3. That's not the end of the universe, though. Okay. Okay, this didn't go too well, did it? I'm going to be greedy and keep that one. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. No. Get rid of the 4 and the 6. Oh dear, 5, 6, 7. I've basically given it to him. I'm being too greedy. I'm waiting for something to go with the 8, but suppose it's not over even now, even though it looks like it's over. There you go. There's 2 8s. We're going to keep the 2 8s to get 16 points. And then we get to keep the 7 as well. So that gives us 31. We're only a couple points behind you, little boy. Is going to keep the 2 3 or the 7 out there? Yes, give me that 7. I'll eat that 7. Now give me like another 7. Oh dear. I will keep the 7s for 14 points. That's nice. That's really nice. Woo, 45. Okay. And then I just need to get rid of... I think we'll get rid of the... Let's get rid of the 4. I think we've seen a lot of 4s already. Yeah. 1, 3, 5. Oh, he gets 12 points for that. So what's he swapping that to? So he's got 33. It's going to be very hard for you to beat 45 points with 10 cards left, but... I mean, 2 8s, right? I can get rid of my 7s because, I mean, it's stronger. That still gives us 47 points. Got a 7 there, nice. Another 4 points, wow. Oh, he discarded it anyway, okay. So he put a 7 out there, okay. Alright. We've got a 6 in our hand, which is kind of useless. I mean, we can make the 2, but... we're not going to keep that hand. It's not any better than anything else we have, so... we don't want this one, no. Last 4 cards, so we got 2... oh wow, so he's got 9. And a deck of 2. What I wish they would do, actually, in the final version, if you get 2 cards that you just flat out don't want at all, you should be able to discard them before they're placed. So that you could discard them straight away. They don't do that because, I mean, that's 1, 2, 3 right there. Because, of people not keeping track of things, but the fact that you're putting the 6 points on right now, then I'm like, oh, well, I wanted to discard that anyway, but I had to go through those extra menus. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I stomped on that guy. Got an early lead, but 47 is quite strong. That was good. I enjoyed that, actually. Do I get any rewards for that, or nah?
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
Nice. Yay, we got Dispeller. The following rules are now available for play. New ad skills. You can now select multiplayer game parlor from a title screen. So that's going to be a multiplayer part of the game. Like online multiplayer. That's actually quite interesting. Alright, well, let's continue our journey. Before this demo basically gets consumed by card game. I suppose that's the point, isn't it? While exploring the world and delving deep into dungeons, you will encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Your adventure will be over if everyone in your battle party is KO'd. Should your journey meet an unfortunate end, you can continue from your last save point. Or, so it is in your interest to save often. Select data. There's also an autosave. Okay, that's fine. I'm really just excited to explore all of the nooks and crannies of this, really. Oh, I see, so they are random encounters. Interesting. So every tile could be a monster. I like the seamless transition, actually. It's quite cool. These are gems. You'll need to spend them to use certain skills. You gain 1 gem whenever you take an action and can store up to 10 at a time. This icon indicates how many gems a skill will cost. You can't use the skill if you don't have enough gems. Oh, I see. So like the heal costs 1 gem, I see. Alright. Let's do a bit of magic damage. So this usually uses 1 of those gems then. So magic goes through shields because it's magic damage, not physical. So he's done for. Cards take more damage from elements they're weak to, and less damage from ones they're resistant. So this slime thing is weak to fire, but resists poison or whatever, or blue stuff, green stuff. Knowing your enemy's weaknesses and strengths will help you choose which skills to add to your advantage. So he's using strike damage. Okay. Let's roll a dice. Let's kick this guy's ass. Lucky dices. That's a 2. That sucks. But still, that's probably going to be enough. Yeah. Critical damage. That's pretty strong.
You did
the extra
great.
strike there. Took a bit of damage though. Winifred leveled up. Nice. She learned white light. So they're getting new spells now. And Zephyr. Treasure discovered. What's the treasure? Ooh, I get to pick. I pick this one. An antidote. Okay. The others were healing salves, so that's... I don't think we have any antidotes, so that's actually... When you're low on health, open a menu and select own cards and you... No, we're not low on health. I get how healing and restorative items work. An event...
A bizarre rock appeared. It seems primed to explode.
Oh no. This is D&D now. We're playing D&D.
The bizarre rock transformed into a fear rock. The only way out of this fight is through it.
So that's RNG then of what we encounter? Oh my god. This is so cool.
About the enemy.
Right, so this does 10... Yeah, we just destroy it with white light. It's fine. Be gone, spirit. I didn't do anything. Let's try Zephyr, because we can roll a dice for that one. Come on, lucky dices. 5, I'll take it. Smash his face in. Okay, he's resistant to that. Lightning strike. I choose you. A 2. Oh dear, we did 1 damage there. What fire damage are you going to do? 1, okay. He's just quite a resistant fellow. Fair enough. Okay.
Excellent.
Just do a downward strike on him. He's got 3 hit points left. Wow, 1 damage to my healer. Wow. Does this still do 10 damage? Oh, it only did 2 damage. How is it resistant to that? That's crazy. Oh well. That's all that needs to be done. So it could have been many, many different things. It depends how we roll, but because I rolled a 2, that was one of the harder or more annoying enemies, I guess. It was introducing that RNG to me. Full swing. Okay, new spells, new abilities. Was that guarding the chest? Yes. Hey, another antidote. This is full on Dungeons and Dragons now, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Although now I've got this problem where I'm like, I want to explore the borders of this area.
The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler.
Hot is
The
not.
sun bears down hard upon us this day, Winifred says, approaching him. The traveler lets out a chuckle. Indeed, I've just been swimming in the sea to the west.
Ooh.
Then perhaps he is heading east? I beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore. I suspect you might find your quarry there.
Opposite shore?
The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, then that is where we shall go. Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea.
Where are we going to get a
The
boat?
traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Interesting. So that encounter led us to discover the idea that there's a fishy man.
And fight.
I really don't want to use those. Yeah, okay, we can use L and R to scroll them. I get it. Yeah, deal damage, please. Nice 6 damage.
Excellent.
9 damage there. Okay, let's roll some dice on this fella. I'm feeling lucky. Okay, that was a terrible roll. But he is weak to it, so he's doomed.
That was
Note
lucky.
self, they're weak to wind. We haven't tried this full swing. I want to do this. More damage than this. But whoa, okay, that's a powerful attack. Note to self. Jolly good. Let's move on. I will say, my one thing is that... Oh wow, enemy story. One thing I will say is that it takes a long time to get through after a battle. It's a very small gripe. Is this the
Fellowship
fisherman?
comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisite physique hauls a net out of the water, his muscles rippling. This is no time for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship. That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling.
How's it cursed?
Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away.
Isn't that what I have?
Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave beyond the sea.
So if I didn't play that mini game, I wouldn't be able to get over the ocean right now.
The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching. The Fellowship politely ignores this fact.
I'm sure they do.
He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
The monsters that await you in a cave are most formidable. Speak with a fisherman when you're ready to depart. Okay, well let's have a... Yeah, okay, we get the idea. Thank you, game. Yeah, we get the idea, game. We get the idea. Right, for flip's sake. I'm going to explore this uncharted area. We'll fight some monsters, we'll get some XP, and then we'll talk to the fisherman. I'm not sure how long this demo is. Presumably as long as we get to, you know, that cave or whatever, presumably. Wow, that's overkill. Get out of here, weird fluffy thing. Be gone. Alright, lovely, lovely jubbly. Right, exploration. Whoa, what happened to my camera there? What's this pool of water? Just a random pool, I guess. So much fog of war makes me want to explore it all. That's the problem. I know this is going to be annoying, but maybe we need the experience to kill some other things later on. I don't know.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we got a different enemy this time. So that guy is weak to fire, if I remember correctly. We'll use 10 on the fuzzy thing. Then we'll see if we can use fire on the slime.
Excellent.
Where's the fire? Okay, so this should do bonus damage because of his weakness, no? Yeah, 21 damage. Holy crap. Be gone, foul demon. Cool, awesome. So he's learned freeze ability. And we got some treasure. We're gonna go for the one on the right. So that's another salve. Can't go wrong with that. So, to be honest, if you're good at battle, at least in the demo, you don't really need to go back to town to buy more salves. Let's uncover some of this.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see.
Okay, fair enough. I want the chest, though. Give me the chest. Ooh, 500 gil. Or gold. Alrighty, so there's another bit of a desert here.
And fight.
This is really, really quite a nice game. I didn't think this would be my cup of tea, but I'm actually really enjoying it. I could play this, absolutely, when it comes out. Very enjoyable. I might play this on stream, to be honest. It's quite fun. Not sure when this comes out, but yeah, as a Switch game, this is... Okay, so we can't basically go above that border. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm trying to go left, not that way. Just cut across left a bit. Where does this go? There's a path that goes north. Presumably this is somewhere it won't let me go either, but we'll have a look. We'll have a quick look. That chest was worth it, at least. Fuzzy thing, okay. I'm just gonna destroy them. I feel a large amount of therapy by destroying those fuzzy things with light. Quite fun. Let's do wind on this guy. I think he was weak to it, wasn't he? Roll a good number. Oh, he's destroyed. Yeah, he's gone. Weakness plus, you know, a 6 roll. Have fun with that. So we're leveling our characters up a little bit here. This is kind of like me exploring, but... Oh, we've got the Furballs storyline as well. Nice. Alright, okay, we get the idea. We can't go that way. So far this map looks quite fun. There really isn't... Oh, hello. An event. Hello?
A monster appears to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
But it's a monster. I'll try and help it, but it's probably going to backfire and it will attack me anyway. Right?
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you. But before long, it's out of sight.
That might be an event that, like, would help you later on, though, in the game. You know, like... Ooh, wow, we got a revive thingy. Nice. You know what I mean? Like, it may look like it's completely useless now, but that might actually be incredibly valuable as a decision for like, later in a game or something. Maybe that monster befriends you and helps you. I remember you. You spared my life. You know, that sort of thing. I've played Choose Your Own Adventure books, you know, as much as the next person. This guy looks like the guy we just healed, though. He just got absolutely vaporized. So I hope it wasn't that guy. In before it was the same goblin. Oh dear. Well, we got some treasure. Right, middle. We haven't gone for middle yet. Ooh, quality HP per target heal. Perfect decision. Yeah, if they could speed up the transition between battle and... that'd be good. Be at least level 7 before entering.
Are you ready to set sail for the cave? The
Yes.
fisherman asked. Let's shove off then. He
we're
beckons you
level
aboard.
7. I should have probably checked, but yes. Right,
The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave. Its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment.
Huh.
The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says.
Okay. So there presumably will be a boss towards the end of this demo or something? Let's have a look quickly at our situation. So we're level 8, so we're well within the range that it required. Okay. Although we probably should save, right, in case. Even though it is a demo, but, you know, the last time we saved was at the start of the game. There we go. It's 2 seconds to save, and saves minutes of time. So this cave should be full of monsters. Oh wow, there's lots of... Are these all passageways, or... No, they're not. Okay. Interesting terrain cards, actually. So what sort of monsters have we got in here? Cave, so we get, what? Lizards or something? Or slimes? What we get?
Let's do this.
Oh, Skelly Bobs again. Okay. Alright, well that's probably going to do quite a bit of damage to him, right? White light versus an undead. Yeah, so he's weak to that. It's the age-old thing, isn't it, of white magic being powerful. Let's roll a dice. Let's see what we get. A 2, that's pretty bad, but there's still plenty because of his weakness. I remember what they're weak to as we're going through this, so that's good. Lovely jubbly. We've got some treasure. We'll just get the first chest. Ooh. We got a paralysis cure. That might be incredibly useful, depending on paralysis in this game. If it's anything like the old Final Fantasy games, it's going to be an absolute nightmare. This cave is interesting, you know? Right, what's in the chest? A magic staff. Is that a good magic staff, or is that not very good? Let's have a look. I'm sure my white mage wouldn't be against the idea of changing what she's using. So she's using sacred staff. It's way better in almost every way. Okay. Cool. I'm glad I didn't buy that from the vendor then. Yeah, I needed to explore that corner. I wanted to know if there was an entryway or something. Are we expecting there to be a dragon in here, or the skeleton monster? Or I wonder what we might find. More skellies. It's looking to me like this is going to be just like the story was a skeleton after all, not that vagabond. But it's... usually Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito, if they have anything to do with this, it's and you've played Nier before, then you'll know that they're up to no good most of the time. And that the storylines can twist and become twisted very easily. So yeah, you might think, oh, it's just a monster. Traditional RPG. But it could be like a vagabond, and all along, and currently he's murdering people in town as we speak. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Quite compelling though so far. Really well written, and I think the narration's brilliant. I love games with narration.
Let's do this.
Let's take care of this fella. Boop. Yep, he's done for. Goodbye. I can imagine in the full game it's not always going to be this simple. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that that's going to escalate quite significantly. Oh,
the door is shut tight. You spy a keyhole on it, suggesting the existence of a corresponding key.
Oh. Who's got the key then? Someone in here? Hello? Person with key? Hello? The random encounters aren't too bad. It reminds me of a Final Fantasy game. With cards. It's Final Fantasy card game. I've got no problem with that at all. Would I recommend this game so far? I think if you can get past the idea of, you know, massively, you know, incredible looking sprites and explosive magics and things like that, and the traditional RPG fare, and if you've got a bit of an imagination, I think, like I currently feel that I have, it kind of adds more to the game sometimes, or to an experience, when you're not oversaturated in flashiness. And I think this game serves as a reminder of that sort of traditional way of things. There's the key in the chest. Nice. I thought it might be a monster, but oops. It's very easy to accidentally click on terrain that you're not supposed to walk onto. I will say that.
Let's do this.
He's vaporized. Goodbye. Skelly Bob. Skelly Bob is dead. Get out of here. Be gone. Ooh, you leveled up, Berwin. Berwin is now, like, gonna kick serious ass. We're leveling up way more than... I think the reason they're giving so much experience in this demo in a minute is for people who didn't go and explore those areas that I just did.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole.
Yeah, let's open it up.
The fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk.
I do like the Dungeons and Dragons style, like, narrative, though. It's quite enjoyable. Will I descend the stairs? Sure. How big is this cave, though? That's my question.
An iron door towers before you.
Open it.
It has rather conspicuous handles.
Choose a card and hold the A button to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you might be able to peek what it contains. Push or a pull? Oh, I see. If you hold it, you can see a little peek.
Berwin pushes the massive handles against the door with all his might. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration.
Oh, I
As
see
his
it
foot
giving
connects,
you...
the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions.
So that was to teach you that you can peek at cards then. But if you hold it too much, it plays the card like I did. He's just got frustrated by a sliding door trying to push or pull it. So the response would be the same with the card anyway, because it's actually a slide door. That's quite funny. I like that. It's not without its humor. As all games should be.
Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness.
Oh! It's the Skelly Bob.
deftly parries the attack with
her new
Edwin
staff.
looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back."
It's coming right for us. Is this boss battle then? Yeah! Give me some boss battle music.
And fight.
That's not boss battle music. That's two normal Skelly Bobs. Oh, I see, these are his little minions. I think we have to find him in the darkness. It's fine. We'll take quick care of these. Burn, you hellish fiend. Bit of damage. It's not a lot, but... yeah, do as much as you want to Berwin. He's not even... you can't even scrap him. Not even a scratch. Not even a scratch. Oh, a 1's a bit crap though, Berwin. That's fine. Okay, that follow-up though. Should have used that all along, huh? Lovely. Oh, we got some treasure. Left. Ah, I could have got one of those paralysis curing thingies. Oh well. So where's that big old enemy then? So I've got Skull Soldier's storyline. So we gain the storyline of some enemies by repeatedly fighting the same enemy.
The Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern.
Is it a monster in a chest?
You shall not have it, a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
More Skellybobs? Ooh, boss music. This is nice. Why are they red? Oh my god. 2 evil slimes with shields and a Skellybob. Well, we might as well use white magic on the soldier to do some damage to him, because that's what he's weak against. And then we'll use the fire damage against the slimes. The slimes are weak to fire damage, so let's use that and exploit that. Didn't insta-kill though, quite surprising. Quite surprising. Let's do a thunderbolt to this one and roll some dice. A 1, come on. It's just disappointing. Bowen, you should be disappointed. He healed himself. What a bastard. Alright, hold on. I should have saved the gems actually from that other attack. How many turns does this guy have? That was quite a big hit actually. Alright, let's get rid of this one. If we can. Yeah, 15 damage. Nice. No mitigation this time, was there, Mr. Slime? Even though you've got this really cool looking shield. That's a cool shield. We'll just deal damage to the skeleton. Dear God, man, we slaughtered him. And all you need to do is white light. And he's dead. He's toast. That was fun.
Good work.
Yay! Do we get the chest now? Can we get the treasure? Hedwyn leveled up. Nice. Good job, Hedwyn. Open sesame.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest.
It's a cursed chest, no?
Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle.
It's not that ordinary. It's got like a regal symbol on it.
At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwyn nod in agreement.
Kind of looks like whiskey. Like a whiskey flask or
Treasure
something.
in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exulted.
Oh, we don't have to actually walk out the cave? That's nice.
In
Right.
time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her the retrieved treasure. As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she
The
proclaims.
treasure.
She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not.
Do I get to choose?
But at that moment,
What?
a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle.
That sounded like a dragon.
As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon, he pants to Queen Nilla.
Dragon?
A dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded.
This music's gorgeous.
So the monster troubles are connected. Hedwin says so under his breath, so the queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis.
What must be done? Kill the queen? Free the dragons?
What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned?
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm afraid that will have to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure. Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session. Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Okay. That was really quite an interesting game experience. Yeah, so there you go. That was the Voice of Cards demo. They say, an even bigger world and grander adventure awaits you in the retail version. I can imagine so. So, no thrills, slow, doesn't really need explosive effects, and a branching storyline with tons of different voice actors, one narrator, and a bunch of cards, and a table texture. And they were managing to keep me captivated for that entire duration. The minigame with cards is quite fun. Things I would take from this, though, as feedback is that it would be nice if it was quicker out of combat and back into the world. That feels a bit jarring. There's a few slowdown bits here and there that are basically overpopulated with options. I think the card minigame would be quite addictive, but it's going to be quite irritating having to... for example, when you want to discard cards, you should be able to discard them at the choice selection rather than having to wait until you've put them into your deck to remove them from your deck. I find that to be rather irritating. But apart from that, what a fantastic demo. I enjoyed pretty much everything else. Visuals are fun. The sound is fantastic. The narrator needs to be given all of the money because he did a great job. Yeah, all in all, very, 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 very promising. I'm looking forward to playing Voice of Cards in the future, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with this. So, yeah, hats off to Square Enix for publishing another wonderful game. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all. Let me know what you think about Voice of Cards in the comment section below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.